The Dodge Charger Daytona RT may have just set a new speed record for muscle cars getting canceled. So after a few years of anticipation, Dodge's electric Charger Daytona finally went on sale a couple of months ago, but it has not been fast out of the blocks. Dodge delivered fewer than 2,000 to customers in the first 3 months of this year, and one of the models is in such low demand that it's being put on hiatus indefinitely. Dodge has confirmed that the entry-level Charger Daytona RT will not be returning when the 2026 model year cars start hitting showrooms later this year. Hasn't officially been discontinued forever, but they're saying it's postponed. The issue is that the 496 horsepower, $62,000 model just isn't selling. There are almost 2,000 sitting on dealer lots right now, many of which have many thousands of dollars of incentives sitting on their hoods. Now, Dodge will be continuing the 670 horsepower Scat Pack model, which currently costs $75,000, but will be coming back in 2026 at a lower price point, though it hasn't been announced quite yet. And I gotta tell you, while I'm not shocked, I am a little surprised at what's going on here. I really liked driving the Scat Pack. Thing's a blast, very comfortable, a lot of fun. My biggest issue with it was that it only has a range of 241 miles per charge, which just doesn't seem like enough today. But the RT's range is 308 miles per charge, and while I haven't had a chance to test drive that myself, considering the power is the biggest difference there, and it's a lot cheaper, that actually seems like a more appealing daily driver. And it's not like it's slow. Yeah, the Scat Pack can do 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds and an 11.5 second quarter mile. But the RT's rated with a 4.7 second 0 to 60 time and a 12.6 second quarter mile. Neither of those are bad numbers. A lot of people just seem to be hung up on the idea of an electric car that looks like a muscle car. I think if this had been a new Chrysler 300 instead, or a Dodge with a completely different name and style, people might have accepted it differently, but this is where Dodge finds itself. I really can't remember the last time a new model trim was discontinued this quickly, but there are some other factors at hand. The Charger Daytona is built in Canada, which is currently subject to a new 25% import tariff, so that's affecting production and pricing. Plus, since its MSRP is above $55,000, it doesn't qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit on electric vehicle purchases, although that can be applied toward a lease. Now, the federal tax credit program and the tariffs are both sort of up in the air right now, and that's part of the uncertainty around this vehicle. So Dodge is just taking a sensible route by putting this model that's not selling this well on the shelf for now. But that's not to say it's given up on the Charger. Along with continuing the Scat Pack, it's going to be launching the new turbocharged 6-cylinder 6-pack model later this year, as well as adding 4-door versions of both of the cars. And it's going to be interesting to see how much pent-up demand there is for those 6-pack models. That might be the main reason people aren't buying the RT, because they know that's on the horizon. We haven't driven it yet. I don't think any journalists have. As soon as we do, we will tell you what we think of it. Again, we really like the Charger Daytona Scat Pack. It's a great package, tons of room inside, and a lift back cargo area. And it is full size, it's over 200 inches long. This is definitely not a pony car like the Ford Mustang. One thing the 6-pack models won't have is the Fratzonic chambered exhaust, that synthesized exhaust system they created for the electric versions. But Dodge tells us it's working on an exhaust note that's gnarly. So hopefully for traditional Charger fans, figured out how to make a turbocharged straight 6 sound something like a muscle car. When we have more information on the 2026 Charger lineup, we'll of course bring it to you as soon as we can. So don't forget to check American Cars and Racing every day for the latest Dodge Charger news.